Hello again, everybody. It's Takedown. Yahoo Sports said it best. Randy Couture is about set to get serious with his footwork. He joins us now from his office in Las Vegas. Randy, you've been announced as the newest cast member on Dancing with the Stars, and a brilliant move. You're not the first MMA star to take and dip your toe into the waters of dancing, but dude, I've seen you on the dance floor. You've got some moves.
Oh yeah, well, I've been a fan of dancing. I think since I was in the sixth grade, my mom showed me a couple of moves. She liked to dance and did some of the dance competitions in the '50s when she was in high school. And I had a unique group of friends growing up in Seattle that all liked to dance as well. So school dances weren't that scary thing that they were for a lot of people. Going into junior high and high school, we had a lot of fun.
From being a star and a standout for Team USA, and prior to that, Oklahoma State, to becoming a motion picture star, a television star, both with original product and as a cast member of other products, you've really stretched your career and the horizons of your career. And now with Dancing with the Stars, it's a complete departure in my estimation. How do you see Dancing with the Stars?
You know what? I had the opportunity to do it 4 or 5 years ago. I was on the season. I did a little cameo with Lisa Gibbons on the season that she was on, uh, trying to equate. The Paso is one of the dances that we do, and it's supposed to simulate bullfighting. And Lisa was trying to figure out the footwork for that dance, and asked me if I'd help her with some of the fight footwork and how that fighter's mindset relates to the dancing and all that. So that was my first exposure to Dancing with the Stars, and met the casting people and the producers back then. But it didn't make sense, still competing in MMA and everything I was doing at that time to to step in and do it then. But I was interested. Like I said, I've always been interested in and liked dancing. So, uh, now having been retired for 3 years and the opportunity kind of resurfaced and came back up, and it makes a lot more sense. And I'm just looking forward to having fun. It's going to be a fun journey the next couple months. It's a great cast of people. I had a blast yesterday for Good Morning America, getting a chance to meet everybody. Tommy Chong and oh man, I mean, just the whole cast. They were just a great group of folks.
What color will be the glasses that Tommy Chong looks through when he's? That's a loaded question. That's unfair. That's
That's a
unfair.
hard question
Michael
to
Waltrip is
answer.
joining. Michael Waltrip is joining you, a NASCAR star, YouTube sensation Bethany Moto, Olympian Lolo Jones from Des Moines, Iowa.
Yep.
This is the 19th season for this show, and it seems, according to my wife, to be just getting better. Wrestlers have been populating this cast for a while, and doing well. And we're very excited with your addition, because you've been one of the stars that has absolutely come out of mixed martial arts, out of wrestling as well, and have done well in everything that you put your mind to. Recently, you had a show on Spike called Gym Rescue that did real well with the numbers on Spike. Are you still partnered with Spike Television?
Uh, Still have a deal with Viacom and Spike TV, and we're exploring some scripted options. They're trying to create some new series, television for the network, and it's an interesting business. We've got some ideas and things that we're putting forward. They've got some ideas. We'll see what happens, and see if anything comes out of it.
We're talking with Randy Couture. They call him the Natural. He is Captain America to me. And I'll tell you what, you're going to be paired with a very talented dancer in Karina Smirnoff. Talk to us a little bit about how the pairing works and expectation as far as being prepared for the show. It's not easy. I've talked
No,
to a
it's a
lot of
lot of
guys.
work.
Yeah.
I've got the opportunity now for going on 2 weeks to train with Karina. She's a very impressive dancer, and a great teacher. She's very patient with me. She, like a lot of my wrestling coaches, creates visual cues and ways to help me understand how she's trying to get my body to move. And that's made it nice. I can relate to the way that she teaches. Our first dance is the foxtrot, so we've been working pretty hard on getting to all the steps, and I think the hardest thing is you focus so hard on where your feet are going and what your feet are supposed to do. You forget all about your arms and your upper body, and so getting the two to work in concert so that it looks easy and that it flows, which these professional dancers do very, very well. It has been the biggest challenge for me, but it's been fun. But yeah, we're hitting it, 4 hours at a whack, which is a long time to train. I found some new muscles. My calf muscles are sore as heck from spending so much time on my toes. But it's been a lot of fun and a lot of work. I think our first dance is going to be September 15th, live on ABC that night. It films every Monday night live, and then I think for the first 2 or 3 weeks, they have a show on Tuesday where they basically vote off one of the competitors. So I think when they start voting people off this show, it's going to get real in a hurry. So it's going to be fun.
Right now, everybody's friends, and then it gets serious. And the cast members, the traditional or regular cast members, among them is Karina Smirnoff, who has twice finished second, and she also finished third in her 15 previous seasons on the show. So she has a tremendous history with the program, and that gives me some hope that you're going to do well as well down the line, and that's when the public comes in. You got your fan base out there that are going to be voting for you as well. Are you prepared for Len and in all of their?
I don't know. Is Len prepared for me?
That's a better. I suppose that is a better question.
Yeah, I don't know. How's his health insurance? Is it up to date?
He looks good, dude. I mean, what is he, 90? I don't know. Let's talk a bit about transitions, because from a wrestler, you're trained to do certain things as you move your career into mixed martial arts. All of a sudden, you have to switch and be comfortable working off your back. And then in anything like kickboxing or anything like that, you have to be trained to be comfortable on your feet, not necessarily on the soles or heels, but definitely on the toes. You mentioned your calves getting a workout because dancing truly is on your toes, and you're supposed to be traditionally light on your feet. How is that transition? What are your expectations?
Well, I'm competitive. I'm certainly in this to go all the way and to win. I think Karina is a great fit for me and has all the tools. Has won the show once before and been pretty high in the rankings a couple of times. So I think us together, we have a good shot at doing well in the show. And I'm willing to do the work and put myself out there, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm certainly hoping that the wrestling community weighs in and votes and helps keep me going.
Wrestling season kicks off November 1st. Can you feel it? It's a very short period of time away. I'm so excited.
Yeah, absolutely. You can always feel it this coming into the fall. It's definitely wrestling season, and it's ramping up, and from the junior high school level all the way up, guys are getting ready to wrestle.
Chuck Liddell preceded you on this program. He appeared on it some 10 seasons ago. Did you have any conversation with Liddell? I'm not suggesting that you two are close, but a fellow
Well,
former
we're certainly friends. I don't see Chuck very often. I'm obviously not on the inside with the UFC and don't go to their events and stuff. But I watched the episodes that Chuck was on, the 3 dances that he did, and I'm sure there are some similarities. Being a fighter of similar build to him, and how we move, and so there's certainly something for me to learn from that. I have not spoke to him about me being on the show now, so I just haven't seen him, haven't run across him.
And you, having been previously involved, I would imagine most of your questions have been answered, but the work remains. We're talking with the UFC Hall of Famer, and absolutely one of the best guys I know in the world of mixed martial arts or wrestling, and now a major star. You had a big film come out this August, Expendables 3. That's the 3rd edition of, where Toll Road makes a great impact. Talk to us about the experience working with Stallone again.
An amazing cast of guys. and the cast just keeps getting bigger. Every time I see the list, I scratch my head. I'm like, how in the heck did we get all these guys together? But what a great group of guys. From all the new young ones, from Ronda Rousey and Victor Ortiz and Kellen Lutz and Glenn Powell, to adding in guys like Antonio Banderas. Kelsey Grammer was amazing. I had a great time doing a lot of the media tour stuff with Kelsey, Mel Gibson, obviously, and Wesley Snipes added to the list. Harrison Ford, who did an amazing job in the film. So, I mean, it's just a who's who list of guys to be around, and a great group of guys to pay attention to and see how they work and their preparation and what has made them so successful in the business. And I think if you're going to be around people to learn from, they don't get any better than this group.
Harrison Ford has played the President of the United States among other characters, but I have to believe you were a little, well, I would have been anyway. I would have been just a little starstruck because, dude, you're working with Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it was a little surreal. Sitting, I think all of us, one of the first scenes with him, we're all piling in this chopper that he's flying, and I think we're all kind of looking over our shoulder, going, "Hey, that's Han Solo right there, flying the chopper."
Yeah.
So it was fun, though.
Well, congratulations on your success there, Randy. I know the wrestling fans out there are going to continue to follow you, engage you, and we're going to encourage them to vote when it's appropriate on Dancing with the Stars. And we applaud you stretching it, man, and representing us on a regular basis. We appreciate that. Folks, if you'd like more information on the champ, you can find him, of course, on Wikipedia. Easy enough. There is a website. It's Randy. It's randycouture.net or .tv.
No, it's .com.
.com. randycouture.com. That's one of the places to go. And if you're in Las Vegas and need a good workout in, you can get a day pass, I believe, at Extreme Couture. Work out where the stars do on a regular basis, and they work hard. Believe me, it's worth a visit for sure. Randy, it's always good to talk to you. Thank you very much for the time today, and best of luck in this new venture. I think you're going to do exceedingly well. People might be surprised.
We'll see. I'm excited about it. So thanks, Scott.
You bet. For all of us at Takedown, I'm Scott Casper. He's the best, Randy Couture.